Hello everybody, it's Anne-Marie from Scrapbooking with Me Boutique, and I wanted to stop by today and show you a little mini that I created. This will be a two-part video. One of them is a tutorial piece, and then this is the actual mini that I'm going to be showing you, and I created it with the kit from March, which was the crepe paper craft market textures. And here is the mini that I created. And I'm just going to share a little bit about it. What I did was used a lot. I cut a lot of the banners out here, and I did some mixed media on the covers. I added some stamping in the background, and I used some Lindy's Treasure Chic, I believe is the set that I used. I did that. I did some layering here with the pieces of ephemera that came with it. And I added one of the pieces of the metal flowers that's in the boutique now. They're right here, and I kind of hid it back there. And what I did was I painted it with some white alcohol ink. And then I have the flags coming back down and a piece of the trim that you can get in the boutique also. And then some banners that I created. And I went ahead and I embossed this with an embossing folder, 6x6 embossing folder that I created. And I added a piece of trim at the top here. And each one of these I cut out with the Tim Holtz on the edge dies. I used a different, I think I used 3 of them, and I kind of sporadically went through, and that's how I cut the ends of this. So that was the cover. And then on the inside, I did these with some Polaroids because I think they're just really simple to pick up, cut the picture, and then put it in there and just put some tape over it, and it shuts. So the first one I did was I used some washi tape on it, one of the arrows from the ephemera. I made a little pocket right here and did 2 small banners with one of the pieces of ephemera out of the kit. And then I did a tag to go on the side, and they are blank, and I added a little bow at the top with some twine that I had. And each one of these at the top, what I did was it already had holes in the top, and I didn't want to do it that way. I wanted one hole, so I covered these up. I had to come up with an idea of how to cover them. So that's what I ended up doing on each one. Just used a scallop punch and then a piece of a border right here, and I just laid that on there. And on the second page, I added some hearts. It says an extraordinary day, and some washi tape here. And then I just did some layering and used a punch that I had in my stash here, piece of scallop. 3 hearts that I had a punch of, and I just punched them out and stuck them there. And then here is the ribbon that's in the boutique that came with the kit. I made a bow out of that, stuck it on there, and it's just there, and then it slides underneath, and you can do some journaling on there. The next page, like I said, all of them I did use the Polaroids on these. I just cut them out with my Cricut. And then I added 3 little flowers with some little silver bling that I had in my stash. I just put those in the center. And then I used the blessed tag and put it across there. Another tag. As you can see, the top of the border, it's the same as the other pages. It's just different ones. I used different pieces of the scrap paper. And then here's another tag with some twine. Then it just sits right there. On this one, I did some paper layering here. I made this with the little doily that I had, and then I punched a circle and then layered it with one of the ephemera pieces here. Put this out of the ephemera pack totally here. So this is totally my view. I like the way that said that, so I added that. And then in here is another tag where they can add some journaling or pictures if they would like. Stick that in there. Now on here, had a lot of these little die cuts in there of flowers. So I made a little cluster. Added happy here, and it's a smile for days here. And I just made another cluster right here and put a flower on top. And then here is another tag, which they can add some more pictures to, or journal, or whatever they would like. But I tried to put some journaling spots for them to be able to write on. Then on this one, I just made a scallop circle punch, and then I layered it with a piece of ephemera that was in there, and then I used one of the these are acetate pieces that were also in the kit, and I added that to there and kind of layered it. And if you layer things, you kind of get a different look and stuff. So, you know, you just add some layers and change it up. I put this arrow here, and here's another piece of the tag. These were on a sheet, and I cut a lot of them out. Some came in the ephemera pack, but this one I believe I cut out. Added a bow, just some scallop at the top, and then 3 little flowers down here with some silver. They're not brads, they're just little sticky things. They look silver, and I just stuck them in the centers. I like the way it looked, so I did that. On this page, I used a lot of the plastics, and these right here will melt if you put too much heat on them, and if you use hot glue, so be very careful. I punched out a couple of hearts here, added it with some Timmy, with the Timmy mini attacher, put a hello here, and it says sweetheart there, and it just layered the flowers up on there. Then on this one, I put a camera. It says, remember this. And then inside the camera is holding a tag that I created. This is one of the small, it's just a small tag, and I just covered it so that it would be with the same paper. And I just did a lot of layering here, some tags and some layering with some pieces of scrap paper out of the collection. And then that holds there. And then I used one of the butterflies from the previous month's kit, and I put that on here also. On this page, I used, I had some stars, and I cut these out with some glitter. It was a glitter punch. Excuse me, it was a punch, and I cut these out with the glitter paper that came in the paper stack. It was kind of in a diagonal, and I just punched these out and layered the stars. And then if you pop this up, that comes up, and then this holds this one down. I can get it back in there, and then this tag comes out, and it just has play on it, and it sits right in there. But it does hold the this piece of, well, it holds the Polaroid down, and then the two stars here hold this tag down, which I just covered. It's a small mini tag. They're just the manila tags, and I stuck that there. And then again, I did some banners right here. Like I said, nothing too fancy, just, you know, layering, doing some layering, and they make really cute albums. And then on this page, I used one of the flags from the ephemera kit, some more ephemera out of the kit. All of this was ephemera, and I just did a bunch of layering, and I made myself a pocket here, and this pocket holds this little tag right in there like that. So I did that, and like I said, just lots of layering here just to give it a little bit more character on the page. And then there it is. And then the back page is just blank, and I put some more of this trim on here, and then I stamped my name on here where I created it. And that is the mini album that I created, and I will show you a tutorial on the box that I created. I did do a box to house this mini album, and that part will be a tutorial. So it'll go up also. It'll be part 1 and then part 2. So I hope you enjoyed this, and please go over to the boutique and see all the good stuff that Edith has on sale in there. Lots of stuff you can just create. I just love shopping there. So head on over to the boutique. If you're not familiar with the boutique and you see my video, the links will be down below to the boutique and to the members Facebook page. This is both on Facebook. And please subscribe to my videos, and have a good day. Bye-bye.